we are not contract killers. When the crisis started, they say Gaddafi hired black people or Africans to fight against his people. Meanwhile, we are poor Africans from sub-Sahara. We came in Libya to work, to earn our daily bread. We are not there to fight. If you are a foreigner in Libya, you cannot even hold a bread knife. While Arab man saw you, it will be a problem.
Yeah.
So no one speak about how we become mercenaries or we are contract killers or whatever. So when the crisis started, we have used not as mercenaries, but we used as force. Some of us were used as force to go, either you fight or you die.
It's true. I talked with some people.
When the crisis started, when they mentioned that there are black people who are contract killers in Libya, the citizens became upset with us. So both sides, they began killing the black people. No one showed the casualties of black people on media. They all showed the Libyan casualties. Meanwhile, we were killing on the ground. Between October and November, when the European Union and African Union have summit in Libya, they started arresting every foreigner, Ghanaians, Nigerians, Egyptians, and other Somalians and some of other African nationalities. They arrested a lot of us. We languished in prison before the crisis started. So when the crisis started, they have chance to use some of us to go and fight. So we become like animals in cage. They use us, go out to fight. Either you fight or you die. We didn't have any penny from either from the government or from the opposition forces that they pay us as a contract killers to go and kill. So that made a lot of our brothers, we die a lot. We have been killed. Thousands of us have been killed. Some of us have been killed in farms. Some of us in streets, some of us in homes. But no one ever mentioned it in the media. They never show the casualties in the media. So that is one of our reasons for us to escape. If anyone that heard a gunshot, you have to be frightened. What is going on? So these are one of our reasons that we escaped from Libya. It's not just that the president just used us, because when the case started, the oppositions, they don't know who is the mercenary. And those are loyalty to Gaddafi. They were killing the blacks too. So we don't know where are we running to. Are we running to the opposition forces or we are running to the government forces? The whole road are blocked. We don't have everywhere to escape.
Except the sea.
Except the sea. And the sea too, we have at least, I can assure you people that we have almost 5,000 people who died in Tripoli Sea port.
5,000 people.
Almost 5,000 people who are African nationalities. They died in Libyan seaport in Tripoli. The machine never moved because they give it overloaded. And the machine cracked into two. The whole passengers, they sunk.
Yeah. The ship, you mean?
Boat. It's a boat. It's a big boat.
Yeah.
When the no-fly zone started, Gaddafi, the government, he shared arms for his people. I mean in Tripoli, because I stay in Tripoli a lot.
Yeah.
So he shared arms for the whole people in Tripoli. He armed them and they begin using the guns like knockout in Christmas. They shoot it anyhow. They shoot it, they don't care if they saw you holding something like this flag, you will be killed. And if they saw you in your phone, you carry something like this flag or those people from the Benghazi, you will be killed. So our mobile phones seized. they broke up our chiefs. If they meet a black person outside, or Egyptians too, Egyptians will also fall in the victim. They seize everything from us. When the evacuation started, some of us, the evacuation doesn't reach our places, something like those who are in Sirt, those who are in Ras Lanuf, those who are in Misrata. The evacuation doesn't reach there because our government said if you can come into the border of between Tunis and Libya, they can evacuate you. And to get out from Tripoli itself to Tunis, there are thousands of posts there. They search. They will make sure that they take everything from you. So even if you reach at the border, you have nothing to go back to home. And we run from our homes to Libya because of hunger. So some of us become keeping patient, willing that the crisis will soon stop, so that we can continue struggle for our lives. It doesn't happen. So therefore, we have to find our way out. So when this started, later on, the government collects some of the arms, and each area, he armed 50 people. He armed 50 people in each area. These 50 people, if you come out, you will meet Morori. Every junction, there is police. The police will call you if you are Egyptian or you are any type of black person. They call you, they search you, and took everything from you. Whether you are loyal to the opposition or you are loyal to the government. So that is some of the problems that we face in Libya. And we have no option than to get out through sea. Some of us died in the sea. In the mid of sea, some of us died. So we didn't come here because of Gaddafi used us to threaten Europe. No, we came here seeking shelter to save our lives. And I also appeal to the European Union and the world leaders to bring down, to limit the crisis in Libya, at least to stop everything and to make sure that everything has been under control, to change the government, for people to have their selves, because people are still dying there, which media itself doesn't know what is going on there. To end here, some citizens of Libyans who are from Sabaha, Gatron, Obari, and the other from the downtown, majority of the citizens, they are blacks like us, which those who are top from Tripoli, Benghazi, they never even been at the downtown to know even how the color of the citizens there are. So, and those that place to most of them are loyalty to the government. So when they came out with their guns, they seems like and we become called mercenaries or contract killers. So that is what the clarification I want the leaders and the media to notice, that some of the downtown citizens, they look like us. They are also blacks. They are not all white. And they are loyal to the government, majority of them. So that is why we run to this place. We haven't been used as something to attack the European Union or ever. No, we run for our lives. Although he gives chance for people to run away, but not all of us got escaped. The majority of us, we die in the sea. Those who are lucky like us, we survive. Thank you for inviting us here to express our feelings and our views for what the struggle of Libya has become. Thank you so much, and thank you for spending your time to listen to us. Thank you. Not even go out to buy a food when you are black.
I believe
A food, no. Whether you believe or not, you cannot even buy a food. To go out to buy a food, you will not come back again. Whether you are arrested by police or you got killed. In Girgarage, when the crisis started, on the 17th February, going on, two Ghanaians were killed in the garage. No one said anywhere. In Hadashinu, one Ghanaian was killed there. Someone take a car, run into the embassy. He got shot by his leg. So how can we go out? Why are you running to?
I can imagine.
Even I'll use myself.
We have no time to say the whole our stories here.